Lakers now up 3-1 on the Grizzlies thanks to that 117-111 win in overtime last night. Game 5 returns to Memphis, where it has now become a must-win for the number 2 seeded Grizzlies. Shannon, what do you think? Are the Grizzlies actually done?
Skip, I picked the Lakers in 7, but I don't think it's going to get to 7. I think they finish them no less than 6. But I think there's a great chance because the Lakers won a game in which AD had 8 points and 7 rebounds in regulation, and they couldn't finish them off. And so with that being said, and AD has been inconsistent in this series. Game 1, he was sensational. Game 2, not so much. Game 3, he was 31-17 and 5 blocks again. And last night, even though he didn't play great through 4 quarters, he was big in the overtime win. Had the game-ending block to make sure he got to overtime on Ja.
Yep.
I think, Skip, he was dealing with, I think he had a hip pointer. I think he got a hip pointer because I think he got kneed in his hip early in the game. And he was limping throughout the notice of the game. And as they were getting ready to jump to overtime, we made eye contact with me. And I just told him, he could read my lips. I say, bro, they need you this one. He's like, Unc, I'm hurting. I say, give us 5 good minutes. He said, I got you. That's why he came.
You become like an assistant.
You know, your boy. Hey, Gene, you didn't put me on the payroll. Oh. Hey, as a matter of fact, Rob Pelinka told me he got the book that your wife sent him.
His wife sent her. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
He wanted me to tell you.
Okay,
he got
I appreciate
that. So, and and hopefully the Lakers appreciate him. Because, you know, I've had a hip pointer. They're not the easiest thing. No. They're not the easiest thing to play with.
I got it.
I think the Lakers might finish them off in 5.
So do I.
I think the Lakers, because the thing is, like I said, that was your chance because AD didn't play great and LeBron didn't shoot well, although he did a lot of other things. D'Lo got it going late. This was a game the Grizzlies could have won. And I think they're probably going to look back and like, this is the one.
They had it. It's 97-90, visiting team with 5 minutes to go. You got to close that deal. John Morant scores 3 points in the fourth quarter and overtime. It's not enough. He scored 24 in the fourth quarter of the previous game. Shannon, I'm watching on TV. I did not like the late game overtime body language of the Memphis Grizzlies. They looked done to me. They look like it just not working. They missed 64 shots last night. They were 9 of 42 from 3. Their best player came up empty in the fourth quarter and overtime, in large part because I think his hand is really bothering him. And I think he aggravated it last night when he fell across LeBron twice. He put it down and was writhing with it.
Hey, Skip, that's the thing. I mean, you don't want your face to hit. But I think on those charges, Skip, he was out of control.
He was. No, I got it. At some point, you have to rein it back in and take a different path to the basket and try to get the foul called. He tried to do a dunk contest by leaping over LeBron James. It's like, I'm going to win the dunk contest. I'm going to leap you at 6'9", and you just can't because he's not going to move. He's going to take it right in the face, and that's what he basically did. Okay, I don't see how they're going to dredge it back up because Ja wouldn't speak to the media after the game. Dylan Brooks would not speak to the media. I don't respect it. It's who they are and who they're not. And
I mean, I'm not saying you got to, but that's a part of it. You understand that's a part of the job. It's speaking when you lose and when you win. It's just not in good times. Because you remember he stood up there, he had his chest out, he got his big DB, but daddy looking like Flavor Flav. He got he old. I don't respect nobody. I poke bears.
Yeah, until they bring me 40. Okay.
Now he gave you 42. He got you 2020.
2020.
You let an old man get a 2020 on you, Dylan Brooks.
That is correct.
That's on your resume now.
You also mirrored him from 3 because you shot 1 of 7 from 3 and he shot 1 of 7. Okay. Dylan Brooks cannot live up to his mouth. He's getting exposed as all bark and very little bite. All bark. And I saw this from ESPN from Tim McMahon, who says that they have tried to move him. They tried to move Dylan Brooks at the trade deadline.
Moving where? He want to move and change apartments? He want to go from a house to a condo, condo to an apartment? I mean, what? Move where?
They're trying to Russell Westbrook him. They're trying to get up off him, get out from under him.
What do they hope to get? A barbecue play from Charlie Veros? I mean, something down on Bills? I mean, what do you try? I mean, you mean move him and get what?
Yeah, it's a good question. But the point is, according to the ESPN reporter, they're done with Dylan Brooks. And this surprised me because I didn't see this coming just yet. I thought maybe in the offseason.
Yeah.
He's like, they're going to be done with him as soon as this is over.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like it's going to be over on what day is it? Tomorrow. It's Wednesday. Yes,
Yeah.
Be over tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got so many games. My head's spinning.
Because first they spaced out, play game one on one day, and then 4 or 5 days later you play another game. Yeah. But now they go in every other day.
Except Golden State and Sacramento, and they push them back a day instead of going every 2 days. But the point is this: I don't like that they've been through so much with Ja off the court. Now they've been through so much with Dylan Brooks
on the court.
Dylan the villain. Okay. And it feels like they're spent, like they don't have much left.
Right.
And it's the flip side of Heat Bucks to me because the lower seeded Lakers, the 7 seed, right? Is that what they were? They're 7 versus 2.
Yeah.
They're better than the 2 seed. I think you know it. I know it.
Well, if you do it, Skip, if you think about it, they got the 2 best players. Now, if you go but look at Milwaukee, Milwaukee got 3 of the top 4 players that's on the court.
That's
Jimmy Butler is going to be the only guy.
Okay.
So 3 of the top 4 belong to Bucks.
Okay.
Chris Middleton, Holiday, and Giannis.
The 2 best belong to you.
Yes.
They do.
Yes.
Okay. And Ja's got a hand issue, and he shot 30% from 3 this year. I don't see it. So I say your guys are going to go take care of business.
Yeah, and plus, Skip, if you think about the game that they won, Ja didn't play. Jaren Jackson had a career night.
He did.
Tillman Sr. had a career night. Tillman Sr.
He did.
He had a career night.
He did.
So if you're going to tell me these guys are going to have a career night, well, all bets are off. But
they won't.
Dylan Brooks going 4 for 11. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, and it seemed like Desmond Bane was making every shot.
Oh, he was.
Then you look and he was 3 of 12 from 3.
Yeah.
Well, that's not every shot, right?
But he had a bunch of 2s. But you could tell, Skip, they wanted to gloat. Because every time they got a little lead, they had to look at it. But y'all, I ain't playing. Y'all need to worry about them guys on the court. Leave me alone. I'm over here chilling. Have me a burger and fries, a couple chicken fingers. Leave me alone. I'm just having a good old time, Skip. Every time they get a little lead, they make a shot. They look at me. I get, back in the day, before I got the hips, I came out there, put about 2-3 points on the board.
Okay, well.
Skip, your boy Malik Beasley, he's becoming unplayable.
Okay, but he will find it. Trust me.
I'll win.
All I know is the stats say over the last 2 regular seasons, he's made the 3rd most three-point shots in all the NBA, behind Steph and Buddy Hield. He'll find it.
Just, Schroeder and Rui in the closing lineup.
Yep. And they deserve to be.
Yep. Because Rui was plus 18 and Schroeder was plus 24. Can I interest you in that?
Yeah.
Now, go do Goldie's thing.
Yeah.
20 game Skip at 38?
Yeah.
What can he do?
Rebound. You can rebound. You're 6'9".
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
6'9".
Don't do that.
6 feet 9.
There's a lot of guys. So he the only guy that's ever been playing in the NBA that's 6'9". I just want to hear you say that. Is that true?
You got to average more than 7.5 rebounds for your career.
Right now he averaging, can I issue you, Skip? He 24, 13, and 5. Is that good?
For the series?
Yeah.
For the playoff series.
For the playoffs, yeah.
Well, he just got 20 last night, so that kind of upped the 13.
He was averaging double figures rebounds to begin with.
Okay, good. You need it. Here you go.
That's what I keep telling you. That's what we do. If you need to be a spoon, he'll be a spoon. You need to be a knife, he'll be a knife.
Okay.
You need jumper cables, he jumper cables. Okay. He could do it all.
Okay. Well, next you got to do it all against Golden State, because that's what about to happen.
Don't worry, but don't you? No, we're gonna take care of Memphis first. We don't look ahead.
Okay.
We don't look over there. Oh, right, and then the problem right here in front of you.
It's not in front.
We don't worry about the crocodiles over there. We
You're
worry about
good.
the snakes right here.
You're good.
No, don't do that.
Good to go.
Stop it. You see that you go try to touch the money. We don't touch the money here until the dealer busts. I don't touch no money till the dealer busts.
Okay. I'm all in.
Shannon, you sound just like a coach.
Yeah. Skip,
You
no,
sound
he
like
know
a
better.
halftime interview.
He know better. He tried to jinx it. Don't
That
let it fool
game
you.
tomorrow. unfolds in Memphis, guys. And I'll be curious to see if Dylan Brooks does any media after the game, because he's now skipped post-game media availability twice.
Find him $100,000, NBA.
Right.
They will.
Skip, you brought up the Warriors. Did they just get a huge advantage over
yeah.
the Sacramento Kings? I need you two to unpack this one when we return.